We just hit a new low point and I thought this story can't get even crazier, but oh boy was I wrong. If you haven't watched my last video, first of all, shame on you. Second, let me get you up to speed. We've now reached a point of our simulation where basically two girls are battling it out to see who can be the greatest. And trust me, the plot twist in this story is wilder than Shutter Island. You know that movie where Leonardo DiCaprio thinks he's a detective, but it turns out that he's an unhinged inmate, you know? Except here you're the one who feels unhinged after hearing all this. Everything started with these two. Lily Phillips to our right and Bonnie Blue to our left.
And you've got countless guys lined up ready to us.
They were best friends, doing all the things best friends do, sharing secrets, partying together, and, you know, organizing gangbangs, the usual stuff. And I swear the story gets worse by the minute. It's basically the Star Wars Obi-Wan versus Anakin storyline, just in some sick perverted alternate universe, you know?
I spent 14 consecutive hours getting ran through, and now I'm going to be doing 24.
But we'll get to that in a second. So Bonnie and Lily are OnlyFans creators chasing, let's say, questionable fame by competing to see who can do the most degenerate stuff in the shortest time. Bonnie, for example, proudly shared this.
As promised, I'm outside Nottingham-Trent University, as I said I would, to pleasure as many uni students in 2 weeks. I want to sleep with 130 barely legal 18-year-olds. And you can go for as many rounds as you want. You can finish wherever you want. And the most I want to take in one night is 25, but I'll let you into a little secret. I did 30 on the first day alone. So come and get me on my knees and let me celebrate you getting into uni, boys.
Crazy, isn't it? But Bonnie had even bigger plans. She wanted to pull something off no one has ever done before and confided in Lily. And before we continue, let's talk quickly about Lily as well. At 23 years old, she recently pulled off a stunt where she banged 100 guys in 14 hours. And unsurprisingly, she looked absolutely broken in the aftermath to this, so take a look.
It's not for the weak, girls, if I'm honest. It was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it, like...
It's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out, like it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. Just take
yeah, 1 minute.
And now you might think after hitting rock bottom, she might take a step back, reflect, and piece her life together. Wrong. Instead, she announced the 1000 Sims challenge for the Guinness World Record. Yes, you heard that right. Apparently there's a freaking world record for this garbage.
I'm trying to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in 24 hours. Now, this isn't an easy task, finding 1,000 people. So, women, if you can lend me your husbands for the day, that would be amazing.
It was a massive social media stunt, and she started recruiting selfless husbands and boyfriends who will participate in this important event for humanity, you know. One guy even showed up with roses.
It does smell a lot like sex. I mean, and there's rose. That's like and how? Bruh.
And at this point, I couldn't help but wonder. Some of these guys must be actually in love with these girls, you know? I laughed so hard when imagining them competing for their highness, you know? And by the way, here you see an example picture of how these guys must have looked. As the big 1000 Sims day approached, the simulation glitched. The unthinkable happened. Bonnie had already uploaded the 1000 man challenge, and she did it before Lily.
The big 1000 was completely done. So it started off, I'll give you a bit of an overview, gangbangs after gangbangs to start with. It was just like, the room was absolutely full. Then we did groups of 5, like one after the other of 5s. I wanted to give people more time, so then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like one person would watch whilst I was with somebody, and then it would literally just be like a rotating circle. Like came down, had a drink,
I think my longest break was 3 minutes yesterday, and I took 4 breaks in total. How many Indian guys?
Quite a specific question that. We don't really track race, so unsure.
I don't know. I had one guy from Turkey, I remember that, because he was asking me to guess where I was from. You look sad. No, I'm just reading your comments.
This is literally the degenerate version of the space race, you know? Instead of landing on the moon, it's a race to fuck my life, man. And Bonnie absolutely seemed cool and cold, you know? Like, she just showed Lily, you're not about that life, kid. I'm the mega here. And she did the whole thing in just 12 hours, man. Here's a photo, by the way, of the alleged location where this dark ritual, this world record challenge was performed. And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that this is destroying their health and dignity, I would even feel bad for Lily that she got robbed of her world record, whatever. Imagine training for months only to have your record snatched away. Think it can't get more dumb? Here's a second gotcha moment. Remember when Bonnie shared her big plan with Lily? Turns out, Bonnie had always intended to do the 1000 man challenge. And Lily just stole the idea and ran with it. So now, according to Bonnie, Lily backstabbed her. Anakin betrayed Obi-Wan. Or did Obi-Wan betray Anakin? Honestly, at this point, I don't even know who's who anymore. It's ridiculous. I just want to ask these people, what is your fucking problem? Let me know what you think, guys. Seriously, modern society is so messed up. I don't know if I will ever find a virtuous woman anymore. Just a cool chick with interesting hobbies that don't include gangbangs, you know? Honestly, just writing the script cost me so many brain cells and probably gave me irreversible brain damage. But somehow this whole train wreck is so oddly fascinating as well. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, help a brother out, subscribe to this channel. You're not alone in this, never forget that. See you in the next one, peace.
Move that